and yeet. Boy, does it feel great to be alive on a Friday night on YouTube on the eve of the Royal Rumble and on the eve of the road to WrestleMania as a die-hard passionate WWE fan or what? Hey WWE YouTube fans or YouTube Nation, I hope you are all having a great and a happy Friday, guys. By the way, happy Royal Rumble Eve. Woo woo. I hope you guys are pumped up for tomorrow's Royal Rumble and the start to the road to WrestleMania 42, guys. But anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel of the Ryan Knipe WWE Report right here on YouTube. Alright, guys, so in tonight's episode, we are, of course, going to talk about the Royal Rumble, but mainly what we're going to talk about in tonight's episode is breaking news out of WWE regarding NXT General Manager Ava, the daughter of the final boss, The Rock. Guys, we will also talk about who is on the cover of this year's WWE 2K video game. Alright, WWE YouTube fans, we're going to start with some what I call unfortunate breaking news out of NXT and regarding NXT's GM Ava, who is the daughter of the final boss, The Rock. So earlier today, Ava took to her social media and has resigned as general manager of WWE NXT, but more importantly, she is also leaving the WWE. I know that I don't talk a lot about NXT on the channel, but when, for just no apparent reason, of course, Ava has her reasons on leaving the WWE, but I obviously, guys, this is a decision that she made and all of that, and I was kind of I was at lunch with my mom when I heard about this news, guys, and it's just shocking to know that, this happened. We saw Ava this past Tuesday on NXT and all of that, so it's really hard to comprehend a little bit on it's like, wow, it's like a shocker. It really is breaking news in the WWE. And just, like I said at the beginning of the episode, we are on the eve of the Royal Rumble. We are on the eve to the road to WrestleMania 42. And the final boss's daughter, Ava, the GM of NXT, is resigning as general manager and leaving the company. Obviously, guys, this is a very personal decision. And I just want to say from myself, everybody, Ava, we thank you for everything you did as NXT general manager. NXT will have a new GM somewhere down the line, but it will be ran by WWE Hall of Famer, kind of like the CEO right now in the NXT development, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And whatever Ava's next journey is, we wish her the absolute best of luck, guys. But really, I'm still speechless. I want to know what you guys thought of Ava as a general manager of NXT. Obviously, this past Tuesday on NXT, Tony D'Angelo was back on NXT because Ava bailed him out of jail because she said to Tony, despite what you did, NXT needs you. and that was her final, night as general manager. If Ava got fired, she did not share that, or nor did WWE share it. But really, the breaking news is that Ava, the NXT general manager, has resigned from her position and left NXT as well in the WWE. So, it's not like that. Just Ava's resigned as the general manager of NXT. She has also decided to take her departure from WWE, and all this happens on the eve of the Royal Rumble and on the eve of the road to WrestleMania 42, guys. And, Ava's boss is WWE Hall of Famer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. We know he will be taking over the NXT Development Center until they can find a new general manager. But I want to get your guys' input on this, on Ava. I want to know if you, I really want to know what you guys think about this stuff. This was made official by Ava earlier this afternoon on social media. And after that, WWE and ESPN, CNN even talked about it. It really is huge. And I just, despite what I want to talk about it, I kind of want to know what you guys think about that. So I would definitely love to hear you guys and everything you guys have to say about this. But NXT General Manager Ava has stepped down of her role as the General Manager of NXT, and she has departed the WWE. So I guess the only two things I need to say is, number one, thank you, Ava, for everything you did for NXT. But we wish you the absolute best in whatever is her next chapter in life. And, being the daughter of the final boss, the great one, The Rock, we know that whatever she does next is going to be phenomenal and triumphant and all that. But Ava is departed from the WWE, and Ava's boss, the WWE Hall of Famer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, will take over the role as the NXT general manager until they can find a new GM. And that actually brings up to the question, if you guys could pick a general manager to replace Ava, who would it be? So I would love to also know, who you think should be the new general manager of NXT, but I also want to know what you guys think about this departure. It's still shocking. I was at lunch. I was eating at Olive Garden this afternoon when I heard the news. And, just a few hours later doing this video, I'm still shocked about it, So I would love to hear you guys and what you guys think about this and all of that. So please let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of the departure of Ava, and who should replace Ava as general manager of NXT. All right, guys, now it is time to move on from some bad news to some, what time is it? Columbine time news. And that is, you're probably asking me, what do I mean by that? Well, earlier today on ESPN2, we found out who would be on the cover of this year's WWE 2K video game. Now, we know that Triple H, WWE Hall of Famer Triple H, will be on the cover of one. We also know one other. We know that the man or the superstar that will be on the cover of WWE 2K this year's video game is a current champion in the WWE, and for the second time in his career, or the second time in his life, he will be on the cover of a WWE video game. It was back in 2013 was the last time he was on the cover of a WWE video game. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the current World Heavyweight Champion, the Second City Saint, in Chicago's own CM Punk. CM Punk announced earlier today on ESPN2 that he will be on the cover of this year's WWE 2K video game. And you know what, guys? I just want to get it right off my chest. What are your guys' input on this, guys? Are you a fan of seeing CM Punk on the cover of this year's WWE 2K video game? Back in 2013, when he was getting made on the cover, he was associated with WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man or the Oracle, Paul Heyman. And now, all these years later, he is back on the cover of the video game, and he is the current World Heavyweight Champion. Gotta be honest with you guys, it's a pretty good honor, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. But I want to hear what you guys think of it. I know a lot of people that play WWE 2K, they're really not, that happy. They thought it would be, some people even told me it would be John Cena. Some people even said it would be the career killer Gunther. I even heard Roman Reigns. I even heard Brock Lesnar. I heard some people saying, of Braun Breaker. But no, it is going to be our current World Heavyweight Champion, and none other than Chicago's own CM Punk. And it is the second time in his career that he is going to be on the cover of a WWE 2K video game. So I just want to say congratulations to CM Punk. I also want to know what are your guys' thoughts on that. So definitely give me your guys' input on all of this down below in the comment section, guys. CM Punk will be on the normal edition of this year's WWE 2K video game. It will be the second time in the career of CM Punk that he will be on the cover of a WWE video game. And the last time he was on the cover of a WWE video game was all the way back in 2013, guys. So it's been a while. But you know what, guys? I mean, think of what Drew, the WWE Undisputed Champion Drew McIntyre, is saying. Think about what, the Vision is saying. Think about what the Wise Man, the Oracle, WWE Hall of Famer, Paul Heyman is thinking. They have not going to be liking this, but I know someone else who is not CM Punk that's going to be very happy for this, and it would be his wife, AJ Lee. But congratulations to one other, Mr. CM Punk. Our World Heavyweight Champion will be on the cover of this year's WWE video game. Second time in his career. But remember, the last time CM Punk was on the cover of a WWE video game, it was not a WWE 2K video game. So congratulations are in order and all that. But now I want to know what you guys think of all of this. So if you guys would love to tell me your input on this and everything, I would love to know. But there you go. CM Punk on the cover of WWE 2K26, the normal and original edition of WWE 2K26.